Hey YouTube!
What's up? Welcome to our kitchen. We are in a new room.
This isn't our kitchen.
Well, it's New York. It's like all
in one, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We haven't shot in this room in a long time.
No, we haven't. And actually, I'm kind of excited. Like a little change of scenario, you know? Feeling very liquidy right now. Just like a... Today we kind of wanted to fill you in a little bit on our wedding planning because we've been planning our wedding in the background of the videos we shot recently, but haven't really been letting you know how we're doing and like the progress we've been making.
We also realized that we never put together a checklist for our wedding planning, and so we're gonna do that now in front of all of you and see how far ahead, hopefully, we are, but we could also be very far behind.
We just like Googled wedding checklist and clicked on one, so.
The ultimate wedding planning checklist.
Nice.
Step 1. Start a wedding folder or binder. Step 2. Work out your budget.
We definitely don't have like a fixed figure for our budget, but we also know we're not going to be one of those couples that spends like the cost of a college education on their weddings.
I think that mostly we're just trying to have like a fun party, and that doesn't necessarily have to be super expensive.
We're going to give you some details in a second.
Right. Step 3. Start the guest list. That we have completed.
Right, we did the guest list, and then we did like the A, B, and C list.
But we actually just invited everyone.
Yeah, I know.
We invited like A, B, and C list. Because it's kind of hard to rank people in your lives. Like there's so many people that you care about, and just because they're like in different capacities of your life doesn't mean that they're more or less important. I think that's been our biggest problem, is that we just have a lot of people we care about. We want to have them there.
I'm glad that we're gonna have everyone together in one space.
Me too. That's all I care about. And you, I guess.
Oh, right.
Secondary, but like,
True,
you should be there. Reserve your date and venues.
Yes.
We did do this.
We're also kind of fortunate that we decided to do the ceremony and reception at the same venue, so we didn't have to worry about booking two different things and providing transportation between each thing.
We decided on our venue back in February, I think. We put our down payment down, so we have the date booked, the venue. That feels like the biggest hurdle. So now that we have that done, we have a space.
Something will happen.
Something will happen in that space. Whatever we manage to get together after that is kind of on us. Book your officiant. Is that the official term? I never knew what to call the person.
Officiant? Yeah.
Justins of the piece. Justins of the piece.
Their name has to be Justin. It's the Justin of the piece.
Justins of the piece. I would be okay with that.
A lot of Justin.
Which Justin would you want to marry us?
Trudeau.
Oh, Trudeau. I thought you said true though, and I was like...
I mean Trudeau.
Right, like Trudeau.
No, we did book our officiant, and by book our officiant, we mean we asked one of our friends if they will marry us, and they said yes.
Research photographers, bands, florists, and caterers. So photographers, we did do a bit of outreach. We were trying to find local photographers, but we also found out that New York City photographers are very expensive.
Oh my god.
The cost for the photographer package was like half of the price of the whole venue. But then we were able to kind of narrow our search, and we found someone who's based pretty much where we live, and they're super excited to work with us, and they're putting together a package that works for us. I'm happy about it.
Yeah, me too.
I think also people were warning you, like, you have to book these people like a year in advance.
Yeah.
Their weekends fill up. That wasn't really a problem. I think we also have a lot of options living in New York.
True.
The rest of the things we're not really doing.
Bands, florists, and caterers. Bands, we might still reach out and get like a solo violinist or something. It's just nice for like the cocktail hour or the ceremony. Florists, no.
I don't think we're gonna do flowers.
Yeah, no flowers.
When I've talked to people who've gotten married and asked like, what were some expenses that you were anticipating, or what was something that maybe you wouldn't do the second time around, a lot of people said I probably wouldn't do flowers.
So we're gonna skip the flowers. And then we're lucky because the catering, we don't have to book an outside caterer. Our venue accommodates the catering as well, so we don't have to worry about food or alcohol. That's included in like our venue package, which is really nice and keeps it simple.
I just kind of did this, which I meant to do this, but that was like a second. I mean, the food's good. Don't people sometimes do this when they're like hungry? No, I don't know what you were doing. Okay, so all the stuff that I just read was supposed to be 16 to 9 months before the wedding. So now we're at 8 months before. Hire the photographer and the videographer. We can check off half of that list.
We like literally hired our photographer right before doing this video.
Right, we did. We just signed the contract.
We just sent her the money. Next, I guess, videographer, we're still trying to find someone because we think it'd be cool to have like a vlog of our wedding. What do you think?
I think they'd probably agree.
And we're not gonna be like walking down the aisle with a camera and be like, hey guys, like here we go. We're getting married, it's great.
Book the entertainment.
That's us, duh. We're booked.
What's our fee for appearing at our wedding?
Yeah, we'll just charge ourselves.
Purchase a dress. I don't think I'm gonna wear a dress to the wedding. No, I'm serious, I'm not.
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, I could if I wanted to.
But we do actually need to book what we're wearing.
Book?
I mean, purchase?
To be honest, it's the thing that I'm probably the most stressed about. I've never had like a suit that I really feel confident in. I feel like you're more casual about it. You're like, meh, I don't care what I'm wearing.
It's not that I don't care what I'm wearing, I'm just less stressed about it because you can have photographers say that we're not available, but you're never gonna be like, there are no suits for sale in New York anymore, you know?
We'll find them. It's
We'll
just
find
the
something.
process of doing it kind of stresses me out a little
Yeah.
bit. Reserve a block of hotel rooms for out-of-town guests. New York is such a big city that I would be nervous that people who don't know New York might be like, oh, this is a really inexpensive option in the Bronx, which is like a 2-hour subway commute to where our venue is. So we did find a few options that are local that we can recommend to our friends and family, but we feel like a lot of people are probably just gonna do Airbnb. Register. What does that mean?
I think it means like a registry.
Oh, registry, like gifts and stuff?
Yeah.
Because we're staying in our apartment for the foreseeable future, we don't really need a whole lot of new stuff. So instead we started a honey fund, is that what it's called? So basically what a honey fund is it breaks down different categories that you can apply towards a honeymoon or like an adventure or a trip.
We're big on like experiential gifts. Someone buying us dinner somewhere is preferential for us than someone buying us a new set of pans, for example.
Launch a wedding website.
This definitely took longer than I thought it was gonna take, but we finally like got the pictures we wanted and all the information that we thought was relevant onto a website, and we launched it, so that's out there, and I feel good about it. I like our site.
I've gotten lots of comments and people really liked it.
Yeah.
So we
We
did a
did
good
like
job.
a pretty good job, you know? Like not
No.
to brag, but yeah.
Now we're at 7 to 6 months before. Select and purchase invitation.
Rather than purchase traditional invitations and mail them out and have people respond by mail, we are actually doing digital evites. And that way they can just click a link to RSVP. They don't have to worry about like mailing anything back or doing like the self-addressed stamped envelope thing.
Start planning a honeymoon.
We have ideas for honeymoons, but we haven't planned anything yet.
Shop for bridesmaids dresses.
We don't have any bridesmaids.
That's a little misleading. We don't have like a traditional wedding party necessarily. We're still kind of figuring out what we're exactly doing. But if we do end up having a wedding party, we're not going to require people to wear specific clothing. We care more about people just feeling comfortable and having a good time. Send, save the date cards. But didn't they already talk about the invitations?
Select and purchase invitations.
Oh, but not send.
We did send save the date cards pretty soon after we booked our venue. That was easy, but we did that as an e-card also. We did our save the dates through paperless post, and we're doing our wedding website and RSVPs through With Joy. And I'd recommend them both. They've been good. Been good.
Not sponsored either.
Not sponsored.
Start composing a day of timeline.
We definitely have a rough timeline that I think we need to cement a little bit more. I don't know if it's realistic like what we have laid out. I think we just need to go over it like with a wedding planner.
One thing I've learned is that things always take longer than you expect. So I think we just need to adjust our expectations to know like not everything's gonna go exactly as we plan it, and we have to just be okay with whatever happens. 4 to 5 months before. Book the rehearsal and rehearsal dinner venue.
We haven't done either of those things.
No, we'll probably talk with my family because we're going home soon, get an idea of what they think would make sense. From that, we can kind of decide. Select and order the cake.
We haven't selected or ordered the cake, but we have honed in on like one vegan bakery that I think we want to go with. So we're gonna set up a cake tasting with them for I think next month. We're trying to decide if we want to do like one big cake or 2 smaller cakes and have like a variety of options. I kind of like the 2 cake option.
I just know I need chocolate, so as long as there's chocolate cake, I'll be happy. They were describing a chocolate raspberry cake that they made
You're like,
for a
oh
different
my
wedding, and I was like, sold. Like,
Yeah.
that's all I need. Schedule hair and makeup artists. I don't think you're gonna do anything with your hair, but I definitely want to do like an updo with mine because I know if I wear it down, I'm gonna just be playing with it all the time. I've actually been pretty good in this video, but usually I'm just like always playing with it, like touching it, and especially when I'm nervous or anxious, I do it all the time. So I did ask my salon if they did wedding hair, and they're like, no. My salon did recommend Glam Squad, I think that's what it's called, where they actually come to you and do your wedding hair like either at the venue or at your place beforehand. So we're looking into some options like that. Still working on that one. Choose your music.
We're opting not to do a DJ. In lieu of that, we're gonna set up some kind of like Spotify playlist. We haven't chosen any specific tracks yet. There are things we've talked about.
I've started like a full list.
You have? You gotta share me in on that.
Well,
I'm getting married too.
Our music tastes generally are like a little bit different. I think that your taste will probably be better suited for cocktail hour and brunch food meal time, and then my taste is more for like the dancing part.
Okay.
If we kind of like split it up that way, then I think we'll both be satisfied. Finalize the menu and flowers.
The menu is finalized. The flowers are finalized because we're not doing them.
Right.
Boom.
Order favors if desired. Favors? Like party favors?
Yeah. We're pretty sure we have this nailed down. We haven't like pulled the trigger on it yet, but
We do? What are you talking about? Oh, is that what we're doing?
We don't know. what we're doing yet.
I didn't even know we were doing those.
We'll figure it out.
Okay, yeah. Make a list of the people giving toasts. I actually didn't think of doing
Yeah,
that. That's
this
a
is
good...
the first one that I'm
Wow.
like, oh, this is a good idea.
Purchase the rings.
Oh, we were just doing this. We were like looking at rings that we like. I think we both decided we like rose gold rings. Well, we know we want gold. Either white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, I'm not sure
I
yet.
can't decide between rose and white. I don't think I want yellow. Although maybe I do. I don't know.
We know it's expensive, but like that's something I think you're gonna wear forever,
Right.
so it's not something you can skip on.
And it doesn't turn your finger green, right?
Not brass.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm down with that. So our camera just overheated because we shot for too long. We also realized that we got down to the part of the list that's like 2 months before, and it's a lot of very specific
Like
stuff
confirming with vendors
that
we're just
don't
not there
need to do
yet.
So we think we'll do a part 2 of this, and we'll check in like a couple months to let you guys know where we're at and if we started fighting yet. Hopefully not.
We're really excited to have shared all these details with you. A lot of people don't even know these details yet, so you're sort of the first to know.
And I'm also really glad that we did this because it kind of highlighted a couple of things that we do need to work on.
So it was good for
this
us
is helpful.
too, yeah.
So thank you for watching. We'll keep you posted on more wedding updates, and I think that's it for now.
I'm Beep.
I'm Beep.
We are 2 Beep.
Peacing out.
Beeps out. Did you hear my stomach?
I just heard that. That was
Oh my
loud.
God, I'm like really hungry.